everyone! Today we're going to be making this very simple crochet sunglasses sleeve. And my favorite part about this pattern is that it's nice and cushiony for your sunglasses. And for this sunglasses case, you're going to need 4 strands of yarn. And these don't have to be the same size, weight, brand, or type. But if you're interested, you can also follow along with my 4 skein storage solutions challenge, which I will link to in the description. And for that skein challenge, I am working with the Lion brand yarns, Re-Up Recycled Cotton and Polyester Blend Yarn. And the colors are Rust and Sea Glass. And we're also going to be working with a size J or 5 3/4 millimeter crochet hook. And we're going to begin with whichever color you want to be in the background. So with this first sunglasses sleeve, the rust color was in the background, but for this one, the sea glass will be in the background. And you're going to need to grab 2 strands at once for this, and we are going to work these 2 strands as if they were one for our entire project. So we're going to begin by attaching the yarn to our crochet hook using a slip knot, and then we're going to create a really long chain rope. And once you have a sizable chain rope, what I want you to do is pull your loop out nice and long. And what we're going to do is, as we need to add additional chains, we're just going to reinsert our crochet hook in that loop and then continue to add chains like this. And go ahead and grab the strands for your next color, and we're going to attach those to our crochet hook using a slip knot. And then we're going to chain 9. And once you have your 9 chains in place, leave the loop on your crochet hook, and then I want you to insert your crochet hook in the very first chain that you made from the chain rope. So right beside your slip knot. So you should have your rust colored loop as well as this chain stitch on your crochet hook, and you're just going to yarn over and pull through all the loops on your crochet hook. From here, we're going to place 1 single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch in our row, going all the way down. But we want to make sure that we crochet over our chain rope as well as that back loop only. So you're just going to line your chain rope up with your stitches to crochet over it. And if you've ever crocheted over your tails, the process is the same. So go ahead and place your 9 single crochets in the back loop only, and I will meet back up with you at the end of the row. And when you get to the end of your row, then what I want you to do is turn your work so that you're facing your starting tail for your current color. And what we're going to do is we're going to crochet in these front loops only from our previous row, and that's going to create a large oval. So we're just going to dive right into that first front loop only, like this, making sure that we're crocheting over our chain rope, and we're just going to start to place our single crochets in the front loops only now. When you get to the end of your row, you should have a total of 19 single crochets going all the way around your small oval. So from here on out, all of our rows are going to be worked in the round rather than back and forth. So to start your next row, you're just going to dive into your full next stitch right here and start to place single crochet stitches. So we're just going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch in our little oval here, going all the way around our row. And as you can see, our rows are not clearly defined, meaning that this is going to be a spiral pattern rather than one where you have to worry about starting and stopping your individual rows. So from here, we're just going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch in our row, going all the way around, and for a total of 13 rows. So once you're done crocheting those 13 rows of single crochets, then what I want you to do is go ahead and make sure that you have 13 additional rows on both sides of your sleeve. Then I want you to make sure that your last single crochet is close to one of your natural folds of your sleeve. So if you laid this down flat, you want to be close to one of these folds. Once you're on one of your folds, then go ahead and remove your chain stitches from your chain rope until one little loop is remaining sticking out from your last single crochet stitch. Then we're going to insert our crochet hook in that little loop. And from here, we're going to insert our crochet hook in our next stitch and yarn over and drop all the loops on our crochet hook for a slip stitch. And without working over our chain rope, we're going to place one slip stitch in each of these stitches between our two folds until we make it to the fold on the other side. And once you've made it to the fold on this other side, then we're going to go ahead and cut our current color. And we're going to place one slip stitch in our next stitch, but we're going to yarn over and pull through all the loops and all the way out like this to tie off our yarn. For our blue colored yarn, we're going to go ahead and cut it. And if you want a little added security, you can insert your crochet hook in some of the available loops near your blue tail and tie this off. From here, we're going to hide all of our tails on the inside of our sunglasses case sleeve. And once you're done hiding your tails, then your sunglasses case should look something like this. If you're working this for the 4 skein challenge, go ahead and work another one in the opposite colors. Thank you so much for working with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, awesome day.